Well, I don't know about you, but I have been in situations many times when I've just stared at my to do list for very long. Or sometimes I'm sitting there looking at my PowerPoint slides thinking, what design should I choose? What color should I choose? What font would be suitable? Should I start with this or that? And so many similar scenarios. And when I think about it, I realize that's exact example of overthinking at work. And it really makes me waste so much time because I'm just thinking in my head that what to do, what not to do, instead of taking any action. So what happens as a result, it doesn't only stresses me out, but it also kills my productivity because I'm just thinking the same thing over and over again. So in this video, I'm going to share some very easy tips which would really help you to break the cycle because trust me, it has really helped me immensely to break the cycle of overthinking while I'm working. Hi everybody, welcome to the series of overthinking where I'm talking about everything regarding overthinking. What is overthinking? Why do we overthink? How overthink really kills our productivity, and the next video is going to be about how overthinking kills our relationships. Thank you very much for tuning back. And if you're new to my channel, I'm Dr. Samreen. I'm a PhD graduate from the UK, and currently I'm working here in academia. My research topic is what we do and why we do it. So as I was telling you earlier, last week I was in a scenario where I had to prepare a presentation and I just sat there thinking about different templates, colors, fonts, styles, and I just wasted all those hours without taking any action. And now when I looked at the time, I thought, oh my god, I've just wasted all the time. So it really made me think why we even overthink at work and how it really kills our productivity. Reason number one. So when we overthink, we just make very small thing in our minds massive ones. So taking my own example, when I was trying to prepare this PowerPoint slides, I was thinking about templates. And although it's a very small thing, I could have chosen any template. But in my head, I was thinking, oh my God, what template should I choose? What kind of impact it would have on the people to whom I would present? So I was making this very small decision, a very big one in my mind. And in psychology, psychologists have referred to this whole scenario as analysis paralysis, where we are keep on analyzing the situation without taking any action. Because we just spend a lot more time in choosing than doing. And actually, Parkinson's law says the same thing. It says work expands to fill the time you give it. So I'll give you a very small example. Going back to that PowerPoint slide, if I had told myself that, look, I only have 2 hours to prepare the whole PowerPoint presentation, I would not waste my time in just choosing the templates, the colors, the fonts, and the rest of it. I would have just worked by the clock. But since I had flexible time, I just sat there thinking about all those things which were not as important as I thought they were. So what I've started doing now, every single time I have a task at hand which I know I would overthink about, I just give myself a set time that, okay, I cannot spend more time on this task than this. For example, this morning when I was getting ready, I wanted to choose my outfit for the day. And I was like, you know what? I do not have more than 10 minutes. I'll just use those 10 minutes and whatever I can decide, I'll just decide on that. And literally, I used a timer because I told myself, once my alarm goes off, I'm not going to spend even a single minute thinking about my outfit. And it worked really well. So next time when you also find in a similar situation where you're spending a lot more time in choosing than doing, just put yourself a timer and work according to time and do not spend a single minute over the time and you'll see the difference. Point number 2, perfectionism. Well, if you really think about overthinking, it's a perfect example of how overthinking can be seen in action when it comes to perfectionism. I mean that when we're overthinking, in our heads, we're just trying to make it perfect. And of course, as we know, perfectionism does not even exist. So we're trying to tweak things here and there. We're trying to change the colors. We are changing about the fonts. We are also thinking about the content styles. Should I say this? Should I not say this? Should I use this word? Or perhaps should I not use this word? So in all of that, we're just trying to make it perfect. And as a result, what happens? You are actually procrastinating, where you're just wasting your time and not really doing the actual task. So tip number 1 to overcome this is start making things good enough. Do not even think about perfectionism because that doesn't exist. And actually, I read a really good quote somewhere about this which said, start before you're ready. And I have started practicing it myself. And this YouTube channel is a prime example of that. I never feel I'm ready enough to record a video unless I just hit the record button. Because I know I would never be ready, but I have to start from somewhere. And you know what? In all this thinking about I'm not ready, I have wasted so much of time that I cannot afford to waste a single moment now. So always start before even you feel ready, and you would feel the difference. Another problem of overthinking at work is that it just drains your energy. Now, if you think about it, sometimes we are not doing that particular task, but it's just replaying in your mind over and over again. And doing that surely is also consuming your brain energy. Sometimes when you come back home, you think, oh my God, I'm really tired today, although I haven't done much work. And then you realize it's because all those things are playing back in your mind over and over again. And in that, I really try to follow David Allen's 2 minutes rule, which says if there's a task which takes less than 2 minutes to do, just do it there and then. Do not think about this. Do not second guess yourself. Just get it done. Because one thing done from your list, you would feel good. And my final point on overthinking at work and how it really kills our productivity is about missing opportunities. Have you ever thought to yourself that all the time you have taken to think and overthink about certain situations and certain things, somebody else has gone ahead and have done that, and you have really missed that opportunity? I'm the prime example of that. I have been thinking to start this YouTube channel for years, unless one day I told myself if I don't do it now, when I'm going to do it. And I started recording these videos. However, I can tell if I had done that initially when I had the idea, I could have done a lot better, because at that time, not many people were talking about self-improvement or personal development. So the best time to start anything is today, if not yesterday. Because you don't want to regret tomorrow that, oh, I wish I had done that as well, like this person is doing. Oh, I had the same idea, this person, but I haven't done that. Because guess what? Nobody would know you, but of course, everybody would know those people who have done those things. So here it is. I really hope this video is helpful to you, because I have spent so much time in overthinking at work, and I hope that this video would help you as well as it has helped me. My next video is about how overthinking can really destroy your relationships. Stay tuned to watch that next week. Take care. Bye.